pointing to the fact that realities in the world are actually forcing us to work in the way that this forum is going to do. Climate change is so obvious. I've seen it myself at my time at the UN in Africa, droughts, floods, rising sea levels in areas that are very vulnerable. It's going to be one of the major forces behind, not least more poverty in those specific regions, but also to migration and refugee flows. The second poison we have in, the second factor that is, of course, drains our efforts is conflict. I look at Amr Moussa, my friend from Egypt and the Arab League. I look at Jean-Marie Guéhenno. I look at you who represent regions of conflict. You know that wars and conflicts drain development. We have good news in many areas. Hans Rosling, who just left he would have been there otherwise, is very optimistic, and he's right about the major trends. But in terms of what war does, in terms of what climate change does in reality, you have areas where things are not going right. And we have then to combine the peace efforts with the development efforts and the strengthening of institutions and rule of law and human rights. So that's our agenda, and it's historically important. You in this room represent better than I can recall any meeting, apart from the President's meeting that you will speak about, I hope soon, which brings together these different forces needed, not only functionally, peace, development, human rights, and so forth, but also the different areas that Isabella and Margaret just mentioned. So this to serve as a bit of an introduction for the keynote speech, which we will now listen to, the President of the General Assembly, who has done tremendously good work. You have only 1 year to go, I know. You want sometimes do it longer, but sometimes it's enough. We'll see what you come to in the beginning of September. But Miroslav Lashak, you're welcome to address the audience. Thank you very much. Come up here.